So it is currently 12:45 right now, 12:45 midnight. I decided to make a couple of videos, decided to go just work on some content I normally do. And today I'm going to be talking about the harsh truth about success. The thing no one talks about. What you guys need to understand is, obviously, you guys have been watching this channel for a while. You understand the things I live by, the things I always talk about, the things, I want you guys to do. And the things we really push in this channel is success in the real world, success in your family, success with your relationships and everything, etc., and all those kinds of stuff. But one thing you need to understand is there's a lot of things that aren't really spoken about. We just always say, oh, chase success, become good, figure it out, do what you have to do. But I'm going to be telling you guys some stuff at least you guys should look out for when you guys become successful. And number one is people are going to try and manipulate you and use you. What do I mean by this? People are going to be like, oh, bro, I've known you for a while, so you're going to need to bless me up. You're going to need to do this for me. And one thing you need to understand is you don't owe people that do that to you. You don't owe people anything. The thing is, for example, is if you would have had, let's say you won the lottery right now, people are going to come asking you for money. And what's crazy is that those people are going to expect a good quantity. But ask yourself right now, you've been working, you found yourself a job, or let's say you started a new business. Are you just going to up and give someone $1,000, if they call you and say, yo, just bless me up with 1,000? You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say here is a lot of people are going to be like, oh, I've known you for the longest time. You're going to have to give me money. You're going to have to do this. And the thing with that is when you start saying no is when your relationships are going to start becoming shaky. And then all of a sudden, oh, you're greedy. All of a sudden you changed up. Once you got money, all of a sudden you're this villain. They're going to villainize you, turn you into something you're not. And that's the sad thing. That's why they have this statement, money is the root of all evil. But it really means that when it comes to, it can really divide families. It can really change things to what it's not supposed to be. People start acting differently because they expect to be gifted, they expect to be blessed up, they expect all these kinds of things. But what you need to understand is, understand who you are, understand where you came from, and keep pushing. Number two is, you don't know who's really there for your success or who's just there for you. You don't know who the people are. A lot of the times people can manipulate their ways into your life. Just like I said before, people are going to come asking for money. But the thing with that is, now if you're trying to build new relationships, you don't know if people are rocking with you because, oh, you have money, you have your shit together, you got your life planned out, you're actually progressing. A lot of people are just going to want to be a part of that because you're doing well for yourself. And that's what you need to understand. A lot of people aren't going to want to be in your life just because they rock with you or so and so, etc. Blah, blah, blah. And the other one, I feel like it is kind of talked about, like people do mention it, but what you need to understand is people are going to hate on you. People are going to ridicule you. And one thing I've really understood recently is you can't make everybody happy. You can't make everybody happy. So instead of trying to make the next man happy, satisfied, you're trying to do all these things, just work and be yourself. Work towards being your best self. Understand that people are going to hate on you because you're different. you're who you are. Some people, they just look at you and your whole existence just irritates them because you're doing something for themselves. Maybe they see something in you they want for themselves. So what you need to understand is the more success you have, the more attention you have towards you, and a lot of negative things could happen, whether it's with your families or the relationships you're trying to build. You know, I'm really keen on building proper, healthy relationships as you're growing into the guy that wants to become successful, that will become successful. You know, you really gotta learn to grow and have relationships. That's why you got a lot of these guys who are successful, but they can't trust these women because they don't know who's really there for them, for their money, or there for them for who they are and truly show love for them. So understand that these are the things that come with success. You know, I'm not saying it's a reason for you to run away from trying to become successful, but understand that there's a pro and there's a con for each and everything you pursue in this world. Really, that's all I got for this video. So yeah, take care, stay blessed, y'all.